Well, brothers and sisters, this is my last message, and this is to my Republican friends and brothers and sisters because technically you guys are going to be the deceit on end scale. Because if you haven't gotten raptured, you guys have probably been lied to beyond belief. And there's nothing I can do to convince you that you are in good stead or not good stead. But what I can tell you is that there are some passages that tell you when you're dealing with law or authoritarian figure, which is what we always were encoded to understand. It was Matthew 6:24 and Luke 16:19. For a man can't serve God and money. For a servant can't have two masters. You either love one or hate the other, but you can't have both. And unfortunately, what we have now is we have the love versus money, right? So you have the Western ideal, which is money, and you have the non-Western ideal, which is power. Can't serve both, right? But at the same standpoint, neither of those are representative in love, so it doesn't represent what the Father wants. But Christians are made to make a choice. And if you're a gun-toting Texan, Midwesterner, everything else, and technically those you love aren't around anymore, look to the early videos. God's got 2 points for you. One is the Great Wine Press, which is what I would look for, because that's probably the best ending. And the other choice is you try to survive until the time when Christ comes again. And then it's your merits versus everything else. But I don't know if I'd want to test that one either. Like, knowing full well I'm a sinful-natured individual, and that the only way I can make myself to God and be cleansed and be capable of being in God's presence is through Christ's blood. So once that's taken away from me, this whole idea of grace, and I call it the real idea of purification, because if I didn't have it, I'm screwed. So I can't really stand any judgment, whether it's my own, whether it's somebody else's. And that's what I'm bringing to my conservative brethren, is that you can't serve God and money. You don't understand what you represent unless you represent the Father and the Son alone. That's the simple message. Those are my 3 warnings. I only have 3 warnings. It's my birthday. I'm now going to go and relax. The rest of this week I have planned with my family. If I last at the end of the week, great. If I don't, even better. God bless.